Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the...
Wait. I made you a watchman unto the house of Israel, not unto the whole world. Just unto Israel that you warn them, whether they wicked and they will forbear and not hear you, or whether they turn their hearts and convert and be righteous. Keep going.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning.
The Lord, the Heavenly Father's mouthpieces are the prophets. They go out there and speak the word of the Heavenly Father. Keep going.
Therefore, hear the word in my mouth, and give them warning from me.
And give them warning from the Heavenly Father. Get your ass right, or get your ass stomped out by the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to the nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
Well, if I give you that word, it's like putting a candle under the bushel or under the bed and not putting it up on the mountain. That wisdom he gave you. It's like taking that talent and burying it and not multiplying upon that talent. Those are parables in the scriptures also about the same thing. When he gives you something, a job to do, and you don't do it, he gonna jack you up for not doing it. Because that person that you did, the people that you didn't warn, their blood is on your hands. Keep going.
This is Ezekiel 3:18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt certainly die, and thou givest him not warning.
Now, you gotta imagine, the wicked are you niggas, man. Now, I'm gonna continue saying it. It's not just black niggas, it's Hispanic niggas, it's white niggas, it's red niggas, it's brown niggas. It's all the different Jakes that are through their father line. Fuck what your flesh looks like. That's on your father line. That's according. That father line go back to Israel. You natives, Hispanics, and blacks, so called. Keep going. That's who we're sent to warn. So when the wicked don't follow, because they're gonna bring up all kinds of bullshit to try to get out of it. When they don't turn, well, go ahead. It's gonna say.
Ezekiel 3:18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
I put you in position to tell these hard-headed ass niggas that they're wicked and that they're gonna go off. If they don't correct their ways, the Heavenly Father gonna get them. And it don't matter if they do or not. You have to do the job of telling them. And if you don't tell them, they gonna for sure fall into the wicked way and die. But the blood of their death is on your hands.
But his blood will I require at thine hand. This is Ezekiel 3:19. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way.
If you do warn him and he don't turn, this is the whether they will hear or whether they forbear part. You have to at least warn them. Then they can't say, well, I didn't know. No, you knew because you saw them out there. You heard what they were saying. I sent them to tell you. You heard them. I knew in your spirit you heard them. Go ahead.
He shall die from his iniquity. It's like he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
But you delivered your own soul. Because you warned them and they didn't turn from it. So whether these niggas, the 2/3 niggas, you have to warn them that they will be killed by the Heavenly Father in a bunch of different painful ways.
That's right.
If you don't get right, according to the Holy Scriptures of this Bible. But if you do, that's a wonderful thing. If you don't, the blood is off our hands. We did our job. Now it's your turn to do your job. But this is really for those faithful men to come out and do the right thing. Keep reading. We'll get into that.
Ezekiel 3:20. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die.
Yep, if I set him up where he was righteous, and he fuck up and do something wrong, and now he fall, then hey, I'll set that up and he shall die in his iniquity. Keep going.
Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered.
Right, keep going.
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
If you don't warn him that he's going off, You gonna say something?
I was gonna say that basically proved like you could come in this knowledge and you could be on fire and all that.
Yep.
You could be keeping our high holy days, but once you fall out and go back into the world, the Most High don't remember shit that you've done. The Most High erase all that you've done. Just because you gave up, just because you chose to leave from righteousness and go back to your own vomit, man.
Danny here in this camp is one example.
Yep.
And there's plenty of other examples.
Yep.
Like Izar, that's an example. That bro used to be on fire.
They can't brag about what they've done.
Yep.
I was out there. I was pushing the word.
Hey,
I was
you can't
keeping the commandments.
You can't respect the Heavenly Father's not gonna respect.
You ain't gonna respect that.
And when you break down the word respect, I think it was Latin, was it?
Yeah.
Re meaning back, and spec meaning to see. You can't look back on what they've done. You ain't seeing that no more.
Yep.
That's what he just basically said. I'm not gonna respect what you did.
Yep.
Keep going.
This is Ezekiel 3:20. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin. And his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered.
Yep.
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
Because you didn't want him to turn around.
Yep. You're
Now,
gonna bear
whether
his
he would've-
iniquity too.
Right. No. Now, whether he would have heard or forbear, that was up to the Heavenly Father. But you warned him is the point for you. When you didn't warn him, that falls on you now.
Hey, what that sound like? That sound like when you know what I'm saying, you got a brother, you got a little brother, and your dad told you not to do a certain thing, so you being the big brother and you got to be responsible, and he looks at you like you the older brother, so you supposed to look after your little brother.
Yep.
And your little brother go off and do what your father told him not to do.
Told you not to.
He told you not to do, and when he gets home and he finds out that he did it and you didn't say anything about it, what you should think your father gonna come home and do?
Yep.
He gonna whoop you and your little brother's ass. He gonna fuck both of y'all up. I'm gonna whoop your ass because you didn't tell him. You didn't warn him that I told y'all not to do that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna whoop his little ass because he wasn't supposed to do it.
Yep.
You know?
When I was a kid, we used to get whooped. One person fuck up, we all get whooped that day.
Yep.
And they would
Everybody
dig
in
up
the
some
house
old
crying.
shit that they didn't, that we thought
Yep.
we got by. You know?
Yep.
But the message was for everybody.
That's right.
For that one individual and for whatever else they dug up on. Don't think you got away with nothing. Heavenly Father acted the same way.
That's right.
He told us to warn them whether they were here for bear. If you don't warn these niggas that they gonna die, if they don't get right in the sight of Heavenly Father, hey, guess what? That falls on you, whether they do it or not.
Yep.
But at least take care of yourself and do your job.
Yep.
But it's gonna say if you do right, though. Keep going. I'm 21, then I want to stop it.
Ezekiel
In a
3:21.
minute.
Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live.
Yeah, now everybody is in a good place. If he's starting to go off, or he's a righteous man, he start to go off, you hey, watch out, brother. Might go off, don't do that. Oh, my bad, yeah, I'm back home. All right, then everybody's good. The Heavenly Father loves that, when a man turns from sin to righteousness, and when he's righteous and stays righteous.
Yeah. Because
And
the
then-
Most High ain't looking for you to,
fall
you know what I'm
off.
saying? First you fucking up, you a nigga, and then you repent, you start doing right, and then you say, no, fuck it, I'm gonna go back and willfully be a nigga again.
Yeah.
No, that's it. After that,
What was
soon as
that?
you,
Is that-
soon as you leave your righteousness, the Most High is not dealing with you no more. That's it. You know?
21, man. Stop it.
Ezekiel 3:21. Nevertheless,
Somebody
if
gets
thou-
some rock, the 26th
that's
chapter.
what I was going to look.
Ezekiel 3:21. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not,
Yep.
and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yep. This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by,
Yep.
and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord Yahweh prepares such an one for the sword.
Yep. Basically, you worthy of death.
Yep.
You know, as soon as you go back to your wickedness, man, you good for nothing. You good for nothing, man.
That's putting your hand to the plow.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's Lot's wife looking back on to Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That's that type of shit. The Lord hates that. You don't like when niggas do that, when anybody does that. You know? When you look at the things of the world and see well, where's that at, bro? Don't envy the things of the world and what they do. Man.
Things of the world or nothing else.
It's about when you see what they do, I don't know why I'm thinking like relations or somewhere like that. But basically, when the 2/3 do something, don't envy what the wicked do. Don't be like, dang. But it might be an apocrypha though. But it's basically, I don't know if you catch it or you know how to find it. But it's basically saying, don't do what they do. Don't envy what the wicked do.
Talking about in Matthew.
How does it go? It might be. Because one that says, don't worry about don't worry about what the niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I can't think of where that's at, bro. Salakia, brothers. If y'all know it, y'all can post it on the vid or whatever. Appreciate it. But basically, don't be worried about what the wicked are doing. You just stay single-eyed to the Most High.
Talking about don't be curious about how the ungodly is gonna perish.
It's not that one, but I thought of that one. But how the righteous shall be saved instead. It might be around here. Where's that at?
That's
Is that Romans?
that's in Sirach.
Sirach? I think it's around there. I think it's right. That might be it. If you get it, could you read it, please? I'm thinking it's in the Apocrypha. For some reason, I think it's in here. But basically, in a nutshell, we're not supposed to worry about what the world is doing, man, and doing the things that they want to do. Be like, dang, look at them, they getting money. Look, they having fun. They doing this. I want to do it. I'm gonna have some fun every once in a while. I don't let my hair down every once in a while. Nah, we ain't supposed to be worried about none of the shit they do. Like when you go into these high holy days, we ain't supposed to be partaking in that shit. I mean, not high, Salaki, these holidays, we supposed to be partaking in the high holy days, not the holidays. You found it? Read that for me.
2nd Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
Right. Don't worry about the wicked ways that they're gonna get punished. That's not it though.
Right.
But more so be concerned about what the righteous shall be saved. Fuck how niggas die, man. Worry about how you gonna live so you can have salvation. That sounds kind of right.
Well, while y'all looking for it still, I gotta read.
Go with it. What is that? Chapter 4? I think that is it.
It's Luke 15 and 10. It says, likewise I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of the Most High over one sinner that repenteth.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the opposite. You know, when a man turn from his wickedness and follow after righteousness, even the angels rejoice at that. You know, and even the angels rejoice.
Right.
Another lost soul returned. You know.
This is James chapter 4. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members. Ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
Hey, that's talking about what the 2/3 go through. or those that lack faith that's supposed to be in Israel, but lack faith or lack the proper thing to do in this thing. You keep reading. It's gonna say you ask amiss, right? Yeah.
James chapter 4, verse 3. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss.
Because you asking for the wrong things. You're not asking for the right things. You asking to have the things that the 2/3 have, that the Gentiles seek after, rather than the things that we need. The things that you should be asking for is more humility, more forgiveness, more patience, more oil in your lamp to understand these scriptures, more understanding. Ask for those things. And then you fast and pray about it also. James, was it 1 and 5? You right there in James, right? Go to 1 and 5. Yep. Yep.
James 1 and 5. If any
Matter
of
of fact, start at 2.
James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Right. Point is right here.
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
If you humbly ask for the right things, then you're not asking amiss. You're asking for the right things that you will get the right things. The 2/3 ain't asking for the right things. They asking, oh, let me fuck this bitch. Let me get this weed tonight. Let me
doing?
What's up?
A quarterback for Detroit. 9 touchdowns in the quarter. The Lions. I think you're set up. I really do.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Thank you. Keep going, bro. Read
good.
verse 5 again. I got that one.
I gotta ignore that thing, man.
Yeah.
James chapter 1, verse 5.
This is what we're supposed to do. This is how you don't ask amiss. Go ahead.
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh.
That's the first problem. If somebody is asking or wants something in their life, who are you supposed to ask? The creator of all, right? That give it to men liberally, that will give you whatever you need. Go ahead.
That giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yep, and it should be given to you. Yeah.
James chapter 1, verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed.
You're just gonna be all over the place with it. You ain't gonna be stable-minded to know when he's giving it to you and receive it. You're gonna be hysterical. Keep going.
James chapter 1, verse 7. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord Yahweh.
8.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Yep.
Let the brother of the low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
Yep. Keep going.
But the rich is that But the rich in that he is made low, because as of the flower of the grass, he shall pass away.
When you want something go back to 4. When you want something that people in the world have, you don't ask the Heavenly Father for that, man. You ask for the source of what will get you that. But you have to know what you're asking for in righteousness. You're not asking, Heavenly Father, let me get this money so I can impress these women out here. Let me get this money so I can go buy some jewelry. Let me get this money so I can go do some nigga shit. You want these things because you want them to for righteousness. You asking for extra responsibility so you can do something righteous with it. That's what you ask for. You ask for wisdom on how to deal with it.
If you asking for vanity, that's pretty much you envying what these niggas out here got and what they're doing.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of wicked people that out there prospering. That don't mean that they ain't gonna be destroyed.
Right. They're gonna be made low.
You know, most likely gonna strip their ass of everything they got. You know, strip that pride that they got too.
Hey, man, we gotta put some signs out there. They keep putting signs.
Yeah,
Put signs out there, man.
put this chip out there.
People looking behind,
Right.
trying to see the sign.
That's good enough for now, though. That's good enough for now. Oh, well, maybe, no, that's good enough for now. Matter of fact, let's put this martial law and pull up Caesar and set the Caesar behind it. They gonna recognize this. All right. To go back to the fourth chapter where you was at.